just not showing up here yet. Do you see it? Oh, thank God.
Yes. We got it.
All right, I did fix it.
You are up. You got it. We're up and running. Yes, ma'am. All right, good to go. It's showing the face rollers right now.
Yeah, I've got it on until I take my photos out of Amazon.
Yep.
So,
it's good to go.
All right, let's go now.
Robert, you can share. If you can hear us, you can share all you want.
We can hear us. We just can't hear him.
3 minutes until showtime.
We're up and running, so you can do all the sharing you want now.
Nobody could see us yet, though.
Yep. The sharing is happening.
Right.
The sharing has commenced.
Okay. And share my timeline. And oh look, Michelle's here.
Susan's here.
Oh, no kidding.
I wonder where she is.
We're probably the only two people here right now. I get so confused on
In a second, we'll see Robert White. Okay, watch party started over there.
Alright, hold on. I need to go to... over here.
And we're sharing. I got Wild Portugie here today.
Somebody just came in.
2 minutes until showtime.
Bob Norris just came in. And, yeah. Am I still punished from groups? Like my own?
Me too. Till January 25th. Dumbasses.
Oh my God.
Freaking Facebook.
How about here? Try the fan page. Nope.
None of them. I tried the same thing. None of them.
I can't share on my own group. I think that's bloody hilarious. Hey, Bob. Hey, Allie.
Facebook sucks with that.
Yeah.
January 25th. They made me wait. How many weeks?
I don't know.
It's not even like a few days. It's weeks.
Alright. Well, it's still going good.
Okay. Everything seems to be going up and running.
Yeah.
Very well. Very, very, very well. Sharing. All the sharing is good except to the groups. Watch party started up just fine.
Until showtime.
Restreams attached. Good.
Yep. Alright, so we'll go over so everybody can see us. And now everybody can see us. And now I need to pull up this.
Okay.
And okay. Alright. This one's kind of neat too, though. Yeah, no, I'm trying to...
I like the idea you had with the other one, though.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to do a little weaving with that one. That's going to be my first weaving. Alright, here we go. Alright.
Get it out.
And this one I don't like, so I'm taking it apart.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Love Talk Radio.
This is Susan Swanbeck, CEO of the ATU Network. This work is protected by Creative Commons license.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next. So please welcome Susan Swanbeck.
Hey, everybody!
Michelle Sullivan.
Hi, everybody!
Yeah, who has a delayed reaction on saying hi all the time?
I'm like pointing at her like it's your name. That's your name. It's
yeah,
you.
she forgets her own.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, so we're back on the old program, so the sound should be much better.
We hope it's much
right
better,
now,
guys.
I'm presently working on getting the Restream chat running, so it might and it might not work today, and it might take a adjustments here and there. So we're working on that so that way everybody can have the convenience of the other program added to this program. But guess who we have today, peeps?
Oh my God, how
Yes,
epic
yes.
is this?
Guess.
We have, for our Mystery Guest Wednesday, a la Mr. Crystals, Mr. Robert White.
Yeah.
Yay,
Welcome,
applause,
welcome.
everybody.
You know what, Robert White just isn't Mr. Crystal.
No, he's not.
Do you know?
We're
that-
cracking that nut
You know
today.
he's a medium.
Oh my God,
Okay, there's more.
there's more.
I've done research. He's also seen, I think it was 4 with him and his sister. He was seeing spirit animals.
Spirit animals.
Yep, I've
Oh
seen
wait,
that.
not only that, Australian spirit animals.
Yes, Australian. Yeah.
Aha.
He's also done some missing person cases, but
Yes, he has.
because of him, it's easier for him to do missing person cases at a distance, like in
Global.
America. Right. So, without further ado, Mr. Robert White from Australia.
Hey.
Welcome. How's it feel to be on the other side?
Well, depends on what other side you're talking about.
On this side of the screen.
But
Oh my
technically,
God, I think the restream is working.
on the other side of the world too, because over here it's Wednesday and over there it's already Thursday morning.
I
So
know. You know, I got so
insane.
confused, literally, because somebody wanted to set up a reading for Sunday. And I never
Yeah.
called her on Sunday, which was my Saturday, at a totally different time. So it took us a while
yeah.
to figure this out.
there was a little bit of a confusion with the
It's like,
time zone
oh
difference.
my God. But it's Saturday, I said. She goes, no, today's Sunday. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, it was so
All right,
confusing.
All right. So it took me a while to figure
So
it out.
Robert, you a lot of our regulars, right?
Regulates.
Regulars know that you're in and out of our room, but you're still a mystery. You're the mystery man.
Oh,
So
no.
Mystery Guest
I don't
Wednesday.
think he's a mystery.
There's a lot
I
of
don't
things
know. I don't
mysterious about Mr. Robert White still.
You think?
Yet I
Okay.
still think there is, because I bet.
Robert
I
White's
bet.
the guest, honey.
See, look, mystery. Rachel Elizabeth Ann is asking who is the guest. Mystery, right?
Oh.
Mr. Robert White. Yes, our Mr. Robert White, who has been doing the radio show circuit, doing the podcast circuits, but not just for one of his gifts, for many of his different gifts.
Right.
Because he also does missing persons. He also is a silversmith. He does crystal work. He's a medium. He's got a personality and a
I think
half.
We said that already.
I'm just boasting.
Okay.
I'm just bragging.
All
I
right,
am.
we already
I'm very
said all
proud of
that.
our Mr. Crystals. Truly. You know, if you weren't already taken, you know I'd be sending Sue over to
Oh,
Australia,
no,
right?
I'm single for life. Thank you. I have a dog.
I totally see. Hello, Kaden. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Brenda. Hello, all the
guys.
regulars. Yes, it's Mr. Robert White today. So, Robert, let's start from the beginning. You know, and how I said you're a tough nut to crack. We're gonna crack that nut today,
Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob.
And
So-
Keaton and Alyssa?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Kaden and Alyssa already in the room, which we
There
already
are
expected that.
permanent second Wednesday. Second
Yeah.
mystery guest Wednesday is Kaden and Alyssa.
Mhm.
First mystery guest, permanent guest is
Yes.
Chris Garcia. So usually if we find somebody, we just kind of stick them in that slot.
Yes, we do.
So
Yes, we do. So do tell us who is Mr. Robert White. Start from the beginning. Give us a little bit of an insight on you. How early
well,
did?
I think we have to have insights on different subjects.
Well, yes. How early did your gifts actually start? How early did you start creating who Mr. Robert White is today?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm guessing it was about at age 4 when I first saw the Australian shadow animals at the foot of my parents' bed.
Wow.
And then myself and both sisters, we each saw an Aboriginal in war paint, war dress type stuff in our bathroom,
Wow.
standing upright with a spear and one leg sort of crooked up on the other with bent knee.
Like a Captain Morgan kind of pose, right?
Pardon?
Like Captain Morgan's the whiskey guy. The
Kind
wrong.
of, yeah.
Yeah, Captain Morgan. All right.
I knew that was coming. Oh, Michelle.
Well, that's so people can understand what the pose was like of the Aborigine guy. You know, he was pulling a Captain Morgan. You know.
Robin from down under, Elizabeth says, Rachel.
The house that we were living in was built for us, so there was no one that had actually died on that land. So
Was it Native American burial ground prior to that?
For the Aborigines.
Native Australian.
Well, you know what I meant.
Native. So.
Yeah, let's get so confusing.
Because Australia
But
has.
was it a burial ground?
It has.
No, my sister, the archaeologist, she found out that that area was used as a tribal meeting place.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so it probably retained the energy.
Yeah.
Now, we're still on this subject of the Native American. Now, is Australia
Native Aborigine.
whatever? So is Australia on a bed of crystal rocks like the East Coast is, or is it different?
There are crystals in some places because when we went down to New South Wales to live, we lived in a place called Tullamore, and the entire front area of the place that we were at and further along, all the way along the little township, was covered in white quartz.
Oh.
Okay.
They put the concrete or bitumen base along for the roads, but
Yeah.
along the slopes of the roads, there was white crystal everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, because quartz is a conductor, and we have
Yeah.
some of those issues where the blood on the land actually
Yeah.
retains the
We have
memory
that
of
here in
those that have passed.
Massachusetts where
That's why I was
stays.
like, okay, that's got to be what's
So
going
she
on.
dives right in that because she relates very closely to that. She was brought up in a Acushnet where that's a basis of what the land is over there.
Well, that's where one
So-
of the ley lines come from the
Yeah.
Freetown State Forest.
So what happened after you guys saw that Aborigine? Go back to that for a sec.
Not a lot. Well, I felt like I was being watched all the time in that hallway because
Okay.
the house that we were at next door, that we moved a couple of places and moved back down to here.
Oh, wow.
It's for our rooms. We had to go through the kitchen, up the long hallway, passing 1, 2, 3, the sewing room, bathroom, toilet, then my room, and the sisters were in the next room to that in an L sort of shape.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
every time I went up and down that hallway, I felt like I was being watched. So,
Oh, very uncomfortable
Yeah,
feeling.
that's one of the signs of it, because I did grow up with
That feeling of being watched,
yeah,
that oppressive
but
type
see,
of feeling.
it was like can't hear what, honey?
You guys can't hear Robert?
What can't you hear, sweetheart?
Who's saying that, actually?
Brenda.
Brenda?
That's okay. That's why.
Hold
my
on,
radio
Robert.
isn't
We're going to
here.
make sure we fix that real quick. She says she's got her ear pressed to her phone speaker.
Wow, what a difference.
Wow, that's a different from
I know,
from
hold on.
everything, right? It's
See, I had to
Robert
turn-
sound.
Yeah, Robert sound.
It's Robert
All
sound.
right, hold on.
Okay, hold on, Robert. We're turning your sound up.
All right, hold on. I got this.
Okay, we totally got this. We got this. We
All
got this.
Try now, honey.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think the issue is because you don't talk not in a microphone.
Yeah.
Right.
So Chris had to switch over to a mic.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully that's better, guys.
So
you should be starting to hear him now.
So do you
Sorry, I
think
forgot where we were.
from after that point of seeing the Aborigine spirit, do you think that was the beginning of like your mediumship gifts?
It might have been because a few, I think I was about 6 or 7, and I had just learned how to whistle, and I was whistling one night, and I was on my bed. I closed my eyes, and then I had a vision of all these skulls floating around.
Oh,
So I don't know whether that might have been something like a alien abduction or something, because in the dream that I had following that, we had a pretty big yard that had a pool in it, and we had a slippery slide going down into the pool. And the dream that I had was that I went up on the slippery slide, rode it down, but instead of going all the way down and just dropping, I flew upwards.
Oh.
And at the end of that, at the end of the upwards bounce, basically, I landed on my bed because I could hear the actual springs go clunk as
Wow.
I landed down.
Like
So
you
I don't
just
know whether that
landed.
was something to do with spirit or something to do with aliens. I'm not saying that I'm an alien abductee because I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Never been tested.
Ooh, that's
But,
interesting.
that was another experience that I had.
Mhm.
Nice.
So
So-
yeah.
So then,
But with the animals though, though, with the spirit animals that I saw, like koala, kangaroo, emu, and platypus, I now believe that they were Aborigines doing one of their dances because they mimic what the animals do.
Oh.
So I had been sick at that stage, so I'm thinking that the Aboriginal that we'd seen actually brought the others in to entertain me while I was sick.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because it wasn't something scary. It was more like a pantomime that they were doing.
So now the Aborigines, I really don't know much about the Aborigines. When they're doing their tribal things, do they try to channel the spirit of those animals as well? Is that part of it?
I think they do. And they have what's called the dream time, which they have a whole heap of different animals representing different things. Like the rainbow serpent, big rainbow snake basically, it is what they said caused a lot of the land masses to form. Because
really?
where it slithered in and out caused the hills and channels, valleys.
Oh.
They also have that, I believe, Karen, if you're in there, you can tell me if I'm wrong, that Uluru, Ayers Rock, the one in the middle of Australia, that was also caused by it as well.
Oh, wow.
Because that's where they have a lot of their meetings. Like all the Aboriginals gather.
Wow. So that's a very hotbed of spirit activity because of your spiritual quests and things like that. Wow, that's interesting. It's similar yet different to what our Native American styles are here in this country. So
I've been adjusting the sound because we're going back to an old program. Said I'm getting good sound, just a bit echoey on Robert's side, but it's fine. Okay.
I guess we're getting good
All right. So, and this is what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of adjusting it because I switched back to the old program with updated guts on the computer, guys. So bear with me.
Better.
So now they can hear Robert and Michelle, but I'm low.
Okay. So Robert, from that point on, what do you think started to develop your skills from there? What kind of speedballed your skills from that on?
You need to talk into the mic, honey.
How did that happen?
Thank you.
Aha. How's that?
Now you should hear it. She's actually going to talk into the mic.
Oh, I love having a big white ball in my face.
Oh, here we go.
It's so great.
All right, guys. Now you should be able to hear everybody. Yeah, all good. Thanks. Woo. Okay, now we can actually get on with the show.
This big white ball.
But that's what it is. I'm not a professional. Everything I've actually learned on my own.
She's great, though, guys.
So I have literally learned how to do all this on my own.
Yes, she has. She rocks.
Video, not studio work.
That's right. And look, the big white ball on my face.
I just learned all this on my own, and it is what it is. So you know what? I like the help.
That's right. You're awesome.
Feedback. It's awesome. So. We
yes,
did it, guys. Teamwork.
That's right.
Sorry, go ahead.
So how did you finally realize that you were a medium, Robert? How did you finally realize that those skills were being developed?
Yeah, was it just at 4, or did you see other things growing up as well here and there?
There were the occasional things I saw, but I just put it down to an overactive imagination, basically.
Really?
Oh, okay.
But the one that really stuck out was when I was at my best friend's place on December 23rd, 1987, I think it was, because I was 90. No, hang on. 22.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old.
Wow.
And I was walking across from his place to my grandparents' place because I was told to go home because they were getting ready to go out somewhere. I'd walked across the road. I was about to step up from the road onto the gutter, or on the verge, basically, and I was stopped. Pretty much like a brick wall had just appeared, and I went bang straight into it. And I got a voice in my head saying, "Turn around, go back, tell him not to go, or you'll never see him again."
Oh,
wow.
that happened a couple of times. I tried moving again, and still couldn't move, and the voice again said, "Turn around, go back, or you'll never see him again."
Oh my
And
God.
I just played it off. I didn't put much stock into it, and I finally was able to keep going. I went up into my grandparents' place, and about 3 or 4 hours after, my mother had come in. We'd come back home here next door, and my mother came in and said that Adrian had died by someone running him over in a car.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's pretty like, wow, that's like a shock and a half to have an experience like that.
It is.
Wow, that's like all the hairs like standing up on you, like, oh my goodness. Wow, that's pretty.
So this isn't like some people find that when you're around this, did you ever like talk to your parents about it? Did they get spooked? Or did you kind of keep it to yourself?
I tended to keep that one to myself. Then I think the next incident was I was on the internet at my parents' workshop,
Right.
like spare parts business, in the middle of the night because that's the only time I could get on to the computer, onto the internet.
We used to
That was
sneak.
back in, I think, 94.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I had known about a little girl that had died on the land at that area.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
died of cancer at age 11.
Wow.
And then there was also something I could never work out what it was up on the mezzanine floor above the offices. It was sort of a dark sort of presence in one of the back corners.
Right.
And I don't know whether it was the girl or whether it was the dark mass that when I was talking to somebody over in Pennsylvania who had a toothache, she said that it was needing a root canal type of work done on it.
Oh, by the way, you really helped me with my rash. By the way.
See me, I did this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, hang on, let me try something." I did that, and then I sort of put my hands towards the screen and basically pulled back. And she said, "How the hell did you do that?" By taking the pain out of her mouth.
Well, you fixed my rash. I want you to know
her rash
that.
is gone in
Like
one day.
it literally
She was almost
disappeared.
septic.
Yes, I was so
and
bad.
now what we're getting into is some of the facts that Robert does what is known as like healings.
He
and
does
it's not
hand
just
healings.
hand-on. He can actually do a distance healing.
Right.
And Michelle is actually proven because
Proven
remember
fact.
yesterday, guys, oh, your head's cut off again.
My head's cut off.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not used to being so high up on an actual
That's
desk
true.
chair. She got a big girl chair.
Is that
now.
better now?
Yes, now
Okay.
your head's not cut off.
Okay.
So what it is so yesterday when we were on the show, Michelle was definitely having a reaction,
God,
and she has
awful.
also has the diabetes. So, and I had a lot going on. So I'm like way too tired. So Robert's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm on it.
Yep.
She wakes up the next morning, boom, everything's gone.
Gone, and I had
her
it.
hand was swollen, all red. She had red all around
All
her
over my
face. She had a rash
face.
from head to toe.
It was
So,
going down my
yep.
right leg and
proven fact,
everything.
guys, he is a real healer. Yep.
Thank you
real
so
healer.
much and applause because honest to goodness,
Yep.
it really.
I have applause.
You did it.
Wait, I have applause.
You did
Here we
it.
go.
You did it.
Take a bow. And the crowd goes wild. Damn, the speakers fell off on that
I
one.
mean, amazing, amazing, amazing. Robert, when I woke up this morning, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I had it going down my entire right leg, my entire right arm, my hand. My whole face was becoming covered.
Yeah, it almost started to spread down.
Yes, down.
My concern
Awful.
was, and that's why it's like I had so much going on, and then I was so sore. I took so much Advil yesterday because I have to go help my mom like every other day, 2 or 3 times a week. So I was so sore. I was on so much Advil. It was like, oh yeah, no way. No way. So Robert goes, I'm on it. and which was good because I was so concerned with her becoming
Awful.
septic from the allergic reaction because of her diabetes, the way it acts.
Oh, it was
So,
awful.
Yeah, so really, thank you.
I mean, I woke up
Yeah.
amazed. There was nothing, not even residual anything. No redness, no dryness, no nothing. It was completely back to normal.
Hey, Alyssa.
I took pictures. We took pictures of it when it started. I got to do the before and after. I'll have to take the pictures of it now.
Yeah, you have to post it so everybody
Yes,
can see.
I'll have to post it
So,
so
you
everyone
know,
can
some
see.
people will say, okay, I'm a healer, I'm this, I'm that. But I'm telling you, for guaranteed factor of it is a healer.
100%
Okay? He is a
guaranteed.
healer. He definitely is Mr. Crystal.
He is Mr.
He's
Crystals.
probably been doing crystals. I've always done crystals, but not the way that I do them now.
Mhm.
So there are some out there I've never worked with that I don't have knowledge of.
Mhm.
So, but you know me.
Yeah.
I'm now going to school to learn more about
She's
the
a-
crystals.
She's a
because-
lifelong learner.
Yes. You know, and that brings us to
Robert, you must amaze the crap
yeah,
out of
literally.
yourself with
Actually,
this stuff.
I am so excitedly curious about this silversmithing.
Yes, tell us about that.
Exactly what is it? How do I learn it? And is there books or classes or what?
Is that like a family trade?
There's lots of books. There's lots of YouTube videos. There's if you can find a lapidary group somewhere nearby, they will usually have silversmithing classes there as well.
Huh.
So if you can find somewhere that works on rocks, you'll get double the amount of knowledge because you'll be able to ask them. You'll be able to pick their brains on what sort of rocks are good as well.
Right.
Ooh.
And then you'll be able to possibly work on them as well. So you'll be able to fashion things. Like I've got a whole heap of stuff here. Here's the garnet ring that I made. I fashioned the rock.
Oh my God, that's
Black garnet, but-
beautiful.
Wow.
Silversmithing is involved in that.
Oh
You
my God.
The first thing that we were taught in the silversmithing class I did was how to make rings. Rings
Huh.
are the easiest thing to make.
Oh,
All
see
you do is
that?
bend the metal around to make it almost like a D shape until the two parts join.
Right.
Then you use some solder and use a flame on the solder and just have it join up. And then you hit it a lot with a where is it? I'll put it over there. A mandrel and
Yep.
a big silver thing, and
Yep.
you hit it with rawhide hammer so you don't dent the metal.
Mhm.
And that's making a ring. And then after you've done that, you can put the make a plate and put a bezel around the rock.
Yep.
You do that all first before you join it all up. You mark it out. You
Wow.
measure it, and
Wow.
then you can put the rock into it.
Huh.
Keep measuring it so it doesn't sort of melt or misshape.
Wow.
And then just you join the bezel around onto the plate. You put the plate onto the ring, and then after you've done all that and clean it up, you put the rock into it and bend the sides over, so it'll hold it.
So what inspired you to even get into that? Into the silversmith?
Michelle?
What inspired you to get into the silversmithing? What kind of got you going in
one
that?
of the ladies at Lapidary, where I was doing the rock work, she said, "Oh, you'd do well in silversmithing," so
Oh.
she basically pushed me into it.
Wow, that's
Yeah, see,
amazing.
there's nothing like that over here.
Yeah, we don't have anything
You know,
available like that
yeah,
over
Not
here.
like that. So this would definitely be something with books and more like an online tutor type thing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We don't have
But
that
yeah,
available around here at
definitely.
all. At all.
No, if they're working with metal, then usually they're molding these
Yeah.
really large, pointy statues that
Yeah.
you have no idea what they mean. No offense, guys.
We have some crazy
It's a big
soldered
toast- a big knife
artwork around
slicing
here.
toast.
I went through our downtown area yesterday, and there's artwork with soldered shackles, old prison shackles. My father and I looked at this artwork yesterday, and we were like, "Oh my Lord in heaven! Like, what the heck is this supposed to be? Is this some weird bondage stuff going on?" It was literally bonded, soldered old prison shackles. Like, what a waste of soldered freaking crystal.
Now, if you
silver.
find, like, say if you go somewhere at a yard sale, something, you're finding all
Weird.
these old pieces of metal and jewelry.
Yeah.
Now, is this something you melt down or repair?
Do you take old jewelry and melt it down yourself?
you can do either. You can either clean it up and take the stones out if you don't like the stones that are in it, or
Right.
you can add your own to them. You can melt them down and repurpose it, because
Nice.
when we are cutting the metal up to make things, there's always like little shavings and trailings that fall off.
Right.
We keep those. We then pile them all together. We can melt them down, and where is it? There's a ring here that I've made that was from a lost wax casting.
Oh wow.
You actually melt the metal, and no, I can't find it there. But yeah, you get a wax casting. You put that into an investment powder that sets like what is it, plaster of Paris basically.
Yeah.
You put that into a kiln.
Yeah.
The wax melts out, leaving the impression of what was in there, what the actual wax mold was.
Right.
You then heat the metal up until it's liquid, put it into a centrifuge, or
Ooh.
put it into a centrifuge first, and then
Right.
Heat it up, let it spin, and that sends the metal into the mold, and it
Wow.
comes out pretty much as the mold was.
Wow. That's fascinating.
I know.
That's like
Michelle's
science.
like, if Sue does that, I'm going into the opposite
I'm like,
side of the
I'll
room.
be like, yeah, I'm gonna go down a couple of rooms. You know what I mean? Now, the type of question I have with this is like, with all this hands-on type of work that you do, are you like accidentally putting like your healing abilities in these things?
You know, I would have to say, honestly, my guess would be yes. What do you
Do you
say?
realize that you're doing it, Robert?
Not accidentally.
Accidentally, right?
Yes, he is.
Because if you have these abilities of all this healing and you do all this handwork with the crystals and with the rocks and all this silversmithing and all that, you must be oozing this healing out of you.
It must be what?
You must be oozing like this healing ability out of you.
Oozing.
Oozing. It's got to be oozing out of
She's
you.
oozing.
Just oozing out of you. Like, I mean, you think about it. It's got to have some way to release somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're daily on the internet, literally healing people every day, there's got to be some sort of outlet for it for you.
That's why the crystals.
By the crystals, right? So, do you think that do you purposely do that for people if they ask, like to kind of like, what's the word?
Well, some of the people I know that I know what is up with them, I can do certain things to those crystals and the silver work that I do on them, and make it so that it'll be active just for them. And I can, well, it's sort of, what do you call it? Pre-designed, basically, for those people.
Right.
Otherwise, put really good intention into a lot of the other stuff that I do.
Huh.
Wow, that's
Like
interesting.
with
Yeah, I
all
like
the
that.
crystal work, it comes in basically like this. It's the rough sort of stuff. There's quartz. There's a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
good piece of fluorite tower. There's a smoky quartz tower in there as well.
Cool.
They come in sort of like that, and I take them up there, up to the club. I work on them. I sort of fashion what I think people would like with them, and I end up with pieces like this, which is this one is actually a chocolate coffee moonstone.
Chocolate coffee moonstone.
I know. Coffee, my favorite thing in the world.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Add that to the list.
So yeah,
Oh my god! I never even knew that existed.
Yeah,
That's gorgeous.
repurposed and all that. Amethyst.
Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, Robert. Here's a
I've got a lot of stuff here that I've put good intentions into, just so that anyone that comes along and buys them, they won't get a bad feeling or
Right.
or have bad stuff happen to them.
Now
No,
here's
it's all positive intent.
Now here's
all,
a question for me.
positive
Like,
intent.
say you already pick up pre-made jewelry. Do you pick up the energy of that jewelry and the people that were wearing it with your abilities?
When
that
I'm picking up stuff that other people have made, sometimes I try not to do that though, because every time that you pick a gemstone up or a crystal up, you're putting a little bit of your energy into it.
right, right.
Because
Yeah.
if you're having a bad day and you go along picking up all these different stones,
Yep.
Mhm.
you're putting that bad energy into the stones.
Yep.
Right.
So the next person comes along, I'll pick it up and go, "Meow."
Right.
Yeah. Pretty much sound like a cat in heat.
But it's just because I'm curious, because like you know, you can go to a lot of like yard sales or flea markets, and you go to places and you see jewelry and you pick it up, and I always wonder, like if energy is attached somehow from the people that previously wore it, and if it was you know, it could be positive energy, it could be negative energy. You know, it could be someone who passed away, and that was a ring that they wore until they passed away. And I just wondered if you picked it up with your mediumship skills.
Well, that's more of psychometry.
Psychometry?
Right. That's psychometry.
That's pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
That's another reason why when I get any of the crystals in from where I buy them from, I usually do a cleansing on them first, so that there's nothing from the
Yep.
previous person that's touched it or worked on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is your method for doing it? Do you sage them, Robert? What do you do?
I tend to put them out under the moonlight if there's a full moon in water. That tends to clean most of them. If there's anything residual after that, I'll bring them in. I'll light a candle and I'll sort of wave it around over the candle to
For the candle
get rid of
smoke?
anything else that might be on them.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Check
Now,
the board.
Now,
Oh.
talk to me about this medium stuff. What kind of experiences has that been like for you? What kind of experiences have you run into with that?
Well, the medium stuff, I really only picked that up after I got married, which was in 2005, December 30th,
Was that
Huh.
because your wife was driving you crazy?
over there in the States. Yeah, we had heard a few things, like in the apartment that we were at, and that we were in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, you were in the
Um,
States.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
One of the things that she had said to me while we were driving up to Crown Point on the back roads of Portland was, do not even think about Bigfoot, because if you do that, he'll probably appear.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oregon's big for that.
Yeah.
Never had anything like that. But on our drive from Portland, Oregon to Seaside, Oregon, I was getting that feeling of being watched again
Yeah.
all along that highway.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
the Indians up on the hills were looking down on us and going, "Hmm, what are they up to?"
Oh. Wow.
Now,
But then we got back over here.
Uh-huh.
We had a house that we moved into that had been a Lutheran church,
yeah.
and we had it set up that me, my wife, were in one room. Adrian, our boy at the time, at that stage, he was only about 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Had a bedroom off to the side of that.
Mhm.
Then there was another bedroom that one of the stepdaughters was in, and the other stepdaughter had one right at the front of the house.
Mhm.
Wow.
We had one of those baby monitors that people have when they have the babies to keep
To-
a check on them.
Yes, yeah.
We never actually put Adrian into that room that it was supposed to be his, because he wouldn't sleep there.
Uh-huh.
We would hear occasionally on the monitor an old lady's voice.
Oh.
Just saying random things. I can't really remember what they were saying at the moment, but we could hear an old lady's voice. We then checked the entire neighborhood around the house to see if anyone else had the same type of baby monitor that might be cutting in on ours.
Right.
Mhm.
No one had anything,
Huh.
because all their kids were all growing.
Oh.
So, yeah, and then in that same house,
Movie.
I was sitting on one side of the bed. She was sitting on the other side of the bed. There was about probably a gap, probably about 2 or 3 feet between us.
Mm-hmm.
And in that space, we both heard a man's voice saying hello.
Oh.
There was no one outside, no one at the windows, and it was definitely between us.
Oh my goodness.
What was the name? And literally, it just popped in my head. He's
Wow.
talking about it. There was a movie that had a similar, except this kid was picking up. He had a cornfield. He used to be a reverend. His wife died, so he stopped being a reverend. And
You're talking about
and
the alien abduction movie.
the one with the aliens where they say swing away.
Yeah,
and
in the
water kills
cornfields.
them. Yeah, what the heck's the name of that
I
movie?
can't remember what it's
Because he
called.
had the baby monitor up to pick
Yes.
up the ET thing.
I know
in
what
that
you're
movie.
talking about. I don't remember what it's
I
called. though.
just what is
Yes,
it? Yes,
Mel
the Mel
Gibson.
Gibson movie. I can't
Yes.
remember the name of it.
What is it?
SIGNS.
What is it? Say that again.
Signs.
Sign. Oh, that's what it is.
It was
That's
sitting
the
there
one.
driving me nuts. And I'm thinking, movie. What's the name? Movie.
Wow.
So I'm going through
That's
everything,
what
and I
it
just
is.
couldn't figure it out. But then that's what pops into my head because the kid's like on top of the roof.
Yeah, and he had
they're
the
like,
thing.
don't
he-
move. So he's.
Signs. That was a good movie, by the way. I think that was based on a true story. Believe it or not.
I'm not sure.
That I actually think that was based on a true
Yeah.
story. It was a book, but it was based on a true story
Huh.
of something. Now, so what happened next? What was the next occasion that happened to you? What happened next?
We went from there. We went to the other side of the border on New South Wales. Where I am in Queensland.
Right.
We then went down to New South Wales to meet up with somebody that she knew, my wife,
Mm-hmm.
and we got cross signals because the friend that we were going down there to meet, she had left for Ireland
Oh,
about the week before, so we didn't actually know that she wasn't there to meet us. So we went down to a place called Nimbin, and we found a place that we could set up a tent and stayed there for about 3 months. There were a couple of activities that happened then. We were in the tent in a macadamia farm,
oh,
and
Macadamia
it was
nuts?
the off season. So there weren't any nuts on the trees.
damn.
Nuts were-
That was in stereo. I make a really good macadamia nut cookie. Okay.
We're like, damn. All at the same time, no nuts. Damn it.
Yeah, a couple of things happened, but I can't really
So,
talk about them here. But
when did you start realizing that you could use it? When did you start kind of
Not
training your
use it.
skills?
When did you start actually doing readings? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. I translate.
She's translating Michelinese.
I started doing the readings.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and a lot of people classify themselves, and this is where it gets confusing.
Yes.
Some
So she's
say
gonna
they're
do Michelinese.
psychic, Some say they are spirit readers. Others say they're mediums. Now, the way that I've always classified it, but I'm weird, is to me, mediums talk directly to loved ones that passed over, including animals.
Mm-hmm.
People that read spirit has to do with spirit energy of a broad variety. It's
Right.
not about past, present, and future. It's about the energy as far as energy of animals, people, or what's happening in your life.
Right.
Now, those that are psychic are the ones that predict the
The
future.
future. Yes.
So, as far as I'm concerned, where in my Susanese category do you put yourself?
Where do you fit in the Susanese category?
I put myself in the present with the very near future sort of range.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Do you use tarot cards or?
The,
So, do you talk directly to spirit or to the loved ones that passed, or?
Tell us
it's
about.
usually to spirit, they pass messages on to me.
Oh.
Ooh. So when they get
When a friend had lost his dog over in New York,
Right.
he'd put up a sort of a panic sort of message on Facebook saying, "I've lost my dog and I can't find him, and my wife's out looking for him now." And
wow.
when I do my locating sort of stuff, I bring up a map of wherever it is on Google Earth.
You
Uh-huh.
scry.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
And I usually get it looks to me like how sonar pings happen, like on submarines. They go ping,
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that wave.
Yeah.
And so
Oh.
I just follow the wave back up to where the originating.
So,
ping
is that happening in your mind's eye, or is that a physical sight?
Yeah, it's in my mind's eye. So
Mind's
I
eye.
can see it, but
Nice.
it's in my head basically.
Yeah.
So when this Ross's dog, I didn't know exactly where he lived. So, and all I knew was he was in New York somewhere, in the west part of it.
Right.
I just started looking on the maps and went right, left until I got the sort of outline of the ping in my head, and I sort of narrowed that down to a certain road, and I said to him, "Hey, your dog's coming down this road now," and I didn't know that was his road.
Oh, gee.
Wow.
Said, "Robert, you've done it again.
Wow, that's amazing.
Down the road to me right now."
That is amazing.
See, that's a good thing. Normally, when somebody says, "Yeah, you've done it again," it's not always a good thing.
Yeah,
But
right?
It's a good thing. Huh?
Especially when it's Michelle, too.
I did it again.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And then a little bit later on, the same guy was hosting a show that, I don't know if you know them, Russ and Sandy Wells.
Oh,
in
no.
Concrete, Washington.
No.
No.
They're a couple of ghost hunters.
Ah.
Ah.
I found for quite a while. And they were doing a live presentation from, what one is it? The Seattle graveyard where Bruce and Brandon Lee are.
Oh, I know
yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
know that.
They weren't going into the graveyard itself. They were staying outside. But
Right.
They were getting a lot of hits and stuff on there. So I was just sort of picturing in my mind's eye where they were, what they were doing, what they were seeing, and so I was. I think I was doing a bit of astraling at the time. I hadn't really done it too much before that.
Wow.
But I became part of the investigation.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is pretty nice.
Because Russ had been walking around a bit, and I had said to him, "Russ, to your left." And then about 30 or 40 seconds after I had said that in the chat room, he actually said, "Oh, I think there's something to my left."
Oh, my goodness.
And then one of the other presenters that were on that night said, "Oh, did you notice that Robert said to your left about 30 seconds ago?"
Wow. That's great.
That is pretty cool.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
Michelle's more of the paranormal person.
Yes.
I'm more the metaphysical one. So
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
people like you on investigations are like imperative. Like, it's amazing. It's huge help to have someone like you on an investigation. I always made it a point of having someone with your types of abilities on, and we always it's based in truth as far as I'm concerned. 100%. We listen
Yep.
to it, and you guys are never wrong. So what happened next? What happened?
Well, they continued their investigation. I said I made some observations of what I could see in the mind's eye. Like there was a marble, basically a crypt, about 20 feet in from where they were, and they said yes, they could see that.
Wow.
nice.
Then it went on for a bit, and Russ said that he'd seen a light rising up from one of the gravestones.
Ooh.
And he then went back down, and I said, "Just wait for about 30 or 40 seconds, it will rise again." Sure enough, 40 seconds later, it rose again.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Then they stopped doing their investigation and went home.
Yeah, we're a bit frozen for some reason.
Now, when you were doing that, because I know there's the curse, right? The Bruce Lee curse and all that.
Yeah,
Did-
that I do know a little bit.
Did
about
you feel that maybe since you were kind of like tapped into that investigation, did you feel like the curse was real? The whole Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee curse. You were tapped in pretty significantly there. Did you feel like it could have been a real thing?
We're pretty sure it wasn't their gravestone, because theirs is about in the middle of the cemetery.
Right.
Ah.
Sort of back towards the edge.
Oh.
No, I never felt anything about a curse from them.
Okay. Cool. I believe you. There's no Bruce Lee curse then. My brother was actually named after Bruce Lee, so that was a big thing with our family. So that's pretty fascinating. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
And I've also helped out with Caden and Alyssa when they were on one of their investigations. I did the same sort of thing. That was the one where Caden was attacked in the house. He was actually, they were waiting for some pizza to be delivered.
Uh-huh.
And this thing had come along and Hayden was sort of all, oh yeah, whatever, show me what your power is, and that's when the thing reached and stopped
Yeah.
the part. And that's when I jumped in and said, no, you don't. Whack.
We actually do have a couple of callers on the line. Those
Ooh,
that
you
are
got
actually,
questions, Robert.
Those that are actually watching video, it'll stop in a minute, probably
Yes.
after break.
Yes.
So don't worry about it. The screen is frozen, but as long as you guys can hear us well, that's the main point.
So
right.
now I have a question.
Well,
Like
we have
on,
2 callers and
I know,
13
just on
minutes
this
till
talk,
break.
just on
There
this
she
one.
goes. Just
I know.
this, just this.
Now on this investigation of the Kate and Alyssa one, did you feel it being negative from where you were? Like, can you feel it being
Yeah.
negative where you are?
Yeah, I could.
Wow.
It was definitely a dark mass, basically, and I was like, if you're going to go against Hayden, you better go against me too, and it didn't want to part of me, so.
That's great. You are pretty powerful. You really are. Okay, but I know we got to answer
Yes,
questions.
we have to answer questions.
I can keep asking questions, so I
Yeah,
got to
you
shut
don't,
up
you
for a
don't know
minute.
her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you never run out of stuff to talk about with Michelle. Because
Okay.
she'll forget what she asked you and ask you again. No,
I
I'm
will.
just
I will.
teasing
Sometimes,
you.
sometimes. That's true.
All right, so we're going to take the first question. The caller is 0282.
Right.
All right. Is it? I don't know if it's going to answer. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're live on the air.
Hi, caller. What's your name?
Hi, Robert. Hi, how are you?
How are you? We're great. How are you, honey? What's your name?
Calling.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, what's your?
Are you talking to me or to someone else?
Nope, 0282.
We're talking to you, honey.
What's your name, hon?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Ian.
Ann.
Hi, Ian. You have a question for Robert?
Hi, Robert.
She loves you, Robert. What's your question for Robert, Ann?
This year, I would like to ask Robert if
You have an echo. Are you listening to us live at the same time?
no, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Let me see if I can close the thing. No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
but there's like nothing, No. Yes,
Okay.
I'll just try to ask my question really quick.
Okay, what is the question you have, honey?
Robert, do you see that my partner's health will improve, and what do you see like the finances for us for this year?
Okay, Ann is wondering about whether her partner's health will improve and how her finances will be for this year, Robert. Her name is Ann. He's doing his Swami thing.
Your husband will get better. It might take about a month or so, but he will get better. And as for your finances, it's sort of going about the same amount at this point in time. I can see going up a little, probably in March, April.
Okay. Did you hear him, Ann? Ann?
Yes, I feel because finances are related to his health.
Yep.
And he's kind of a breadwinner this time.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
Yep. So
That
Robert.
makes sense.
So what Robert said, I hope you heard it, honey.
Yep.
So he's saying about a month for your husband's health, and then up March, April for the finances.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Say about his health?
About a month.
About a month.
In about a month, his health will improve?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, well, you hang in there though. It will get better.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank you
calling
so
in.
much, honey.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Robert's the bomb. Bomb diggity.
I think she was listening on live at the same time.
Yeah,
Creates
yeah.
an echo.
Some,
There's
if you
nothing I can
listen
do
on
about
live
that.
and call in,
Yeah,
it
if you guys
doesn't
call
echo.
in, you have to kind of shut off the live. Otherwise, we get the echo coming through. There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay,
But that was cute.
that was
All
really
right.
cute.
So you do have one more caller.
One more caller right now.
I have no idea what the question is. And wait a minute, I had this caller yesterday, didn't I? Hold on, let me check my numbers. No.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
All right. Let's see.
This caller called in yesterday. 2222.
Okay. Answer it.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, my name is Wendy from California.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy. How are you?
You're from Sacramento, right?
Yes, I'm not feeling very well. I guess you're saying that I called in yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I have your number. What is your question, honey?
You're Robert speaking with Robert White, honey.
That's okay. Thank you very much. I think I'll just go away, but you have a good day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
It's okay, honey. You want to ask Robert a question?
No, it's okay. I'm going to go away. Have a good night.
You don't have
Thank
to.
you. Bye-bye.
All right, honey. You don't have
I
to.
wish you well.
We wish you
you.
well too, honey, Wendy. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Take care.
You too, honey. Okay, well, that was a little bit odd. I hope she's okay. We'll send her a lot of good healing energy and
I have no idea.
lots of love and light to Wendy in Sacramento, California.
Yeah, I have no idea. I like when
Okay.
returns actually call back. I just keep track of the
You know what?
numbers.
Maybe what it was is she was just listening and kind of was caught unexpectedly with the call. That could have
Maybe.
been.
Well, no, she did hear me say she did call in yesterday. It's one of
Yes.
our callers from last night.
Yeah.
So,
She might have been just caught unexpectedly.
sorry.
Could've been.
It is what it is.
Robert, she got stage fright when she tried talking to you.
I have no idea.
She got a little bit of stage fright. We had a question actually in the chat room earlier, and so I think it was Nikki who asked, "Where do you go when you need healing?" Ah,
I just tend to put up with whatever I get when I get sick.
really? There's no one that you like you don't contact somebody else to help you with some healing things like that.
Really.
You can kind of deal with it on your own. Oh, I was actually curious too about when you were talking about Oregon and you were feeling that feeling of being watched. Where you're saying that, I think Nikki Jacobs, who's in our chat room right now, she actually has an experience about feeling kind of like the same way about the whole Sasquatch and being watched and that kind of similar feeling. Did you feel like maybe they wanted to contact you telepathically at that time?
Not really. At that point in time, I wasn't all. Well, I wasn't fully into the paranormal at that point in time. So, but I had the idea that the Sasquatch might be out there. But what I was getting was more like the American Indians with their spears and bows and arrows, getting ready to throw them down on the car.
That is a lot of Indian territory up there. That's for sure.
It sure is.
Yes, it is. Oregon is a very interesting state. They got a lot of history, a lot of gold rush history too over there. And of course, it is Sasquatch territory over there. Number one Sasquatch territory.
So when you look into someone's future, do you like? Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I don't do future, so I find it fascinating. So when you're looking into someone's future, do you physically see it, or do they speak to you, or do you get Pictionary? How does it work for you exactly?
Kind of like a feeling, because when I do that sort of thing, I'm actually trying to connect through whatever device they are using at the time.
Okay.
Because if they're using the computer, I can sort of, I guess it sounds weird, but I can travel through the internet to them.
Yeah, it's the energy.
The
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, it just goes straight to the device.
Right.
And I can sort of pick up from what they're using on their hands, or if they're using the voice-free type thing, it'll go straight to whatever they have on their body, and then I can pick up from that what is going to happen in the near future.
Huh. I always find that fascinating because mine talk to me, and if they don't speak English, they play Pictionary. I swear to God, they play Pictionary with me. And that's how I know they don't speak English, because they'll show me objects that I recognize. as
she
certain
sees them.
things.
She sees the
Yeah.
pictures in her head. You know what I mean? But that's fast. That really is
Yeah,
fascinating.
I know a couple of words. I know
Yeah.
a couple because, of my husband back when he was alive, I know Shapada,
Let's just
his
smack.
grandmother, and I said, wow. Why does your grandmother? I forgot what the name was at the time.
Vavor?
Why does your grandmother want to give you a shapadar? And what's that? He says, "Oh my God! All right."
She wants to smack
Yeah, that was
him.
it. He was all done. So evidently, she wanted to slap him upside the head.
That sounds like a
Okay,
grandmother.
What'd you do?
That's a Portuguese grandmother, right?
Yeah. So so there's certain words, and I always found that like fascinating. For me, they play Pictionary if they speak another language. Now, for you, are you directly reading the energy itself, and it doesn't matter what language they speak?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. When I first met Melinda Jackson,
Okay.
I don't know if she's in the chat room yet or not.
Uh-huh.
Because
I don't know, I'd
I'm
have
just
to
watching the video here on Zoom.
Uh-huh.
But when I first met her, she asked for a healing for herself and her well, not husband, but they've been together about 10 years.
Okay.
And she asked me to do him first, and he actually said to her, if he can see what's wrong with me, I'll let you two talk whenever you want to, and not be jealous about it, basically. So
Nice.
I looked into it. I could see him. I could see his right leg from behind.
Right.
And the way I do my healing, I can see an image of the person, sort of like the mold pictures that they have, where they can draw certain areas that have injuries and whatnot.
Right.
But
Oh.
with him, I saw his leg, and I saw what looked like a big channel out of it. Sort of like it had been hit with a fast-moving bit of metal.
Yeah.
like slam. And she then sent photos of his leg. He'd been shot in the leg,
Oh.
and
Wow.
with how they fixed it up, it's left a channel that was a slightly discolored amount of skin. And that's what I actually said to her. I said that I could see discolored skin around that area.
Wow.
And so we've been able to talk back and forth whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We have a question in the chat room before we go to break.
Yep,
People
then
are
we're gonna
wondering
go to break.
how they can reach you for a private reading.
Yeah.
I am on Facebook under Robert White. I have the picture of a blue-winged kookaburra as
Ooh.
my avatar.
That's an Australian animal, kookaburra.
It's a
Yeah.
bird.
Is that a bird?
Bird, yeah.
A bird.
Bird. Bird is a word. Speaking of birds, we got Larry Bird in the background.
Yeah, so
over there.
you guys can look him up on Facebook under Robert White, and there is a picture of a Australian kookaburra, a bird, kookaburra bird,
It's
and-
a bird.
and he
Bird,
can
bird, bird.
help you
Bird is a
with
bird.
scheduling a private reading. For those of you in the chat who are asking, I know Ann is asking, so very fascinating, very, very, very fascinating.
So we're actually going to be right back. We're going to take a short pause for the gauze, so stick with us, Robert.
Potty break,
Yeah, literally, it's potty, and I'm out of coffee.
coffee
It's
break, and potty
it's
break.
deadly to me. So we'll be right back right after this.
We'll be
guys.
right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh, that was loud.
Let's try that.
We need to find his link. They look for him, but they can't find him.
All right, hold on. I am so confused. Shoot, we're almost back.
Huh?
Hold on. All right, guys, we are back. I'm in the process of trying to figure out the sound issue here. So, and again, I'm still not 100% happy because that's me. I'm not 100% happy.
She's never happy until it's perfect.
And blackout in Zoom. Wow. Why do you do this?
Right. So,
All
guys,
right.
Robert, they're looking for you. They're having a hard time finding you on Facebook. Is there an email that perhaps Dave can use to find you?
Yeah, we're completely black, guys. So just
Bear with us
Michelle's
for
gonna do
one
most
second.
of the thing. I have a message for Wendy if you're still
Yeah.
listening in. Right now you'll see the restream until I can figure this out.
Yeah.
This is why we went to the other program. So Wendy, we have a message for you we have a bunch of psychics in here. And Wendy, this says know that you are loved and cared about. Don't allow anyone to tell you differently. Never ever don't allow anyone to tell you differently. Never ever. You are a good person. I can feel it in you. Reach out to your friends or to this crisis line, which is 1-800-273-8552. So that's from one of our regulars in the chat room, and
That's
I
right.
meant no offense. I just meant I like repeat callers. So I keep track of the numbers that actually call in, so makes you guys feel more like family.
Because
So
you guys are our friends.
right. So, and again, that was a message from someone in the chat room, and I won't give her name without permission, but right now I'm going to work on the link as she continues to talk. And
On it.
why does this do this? Go ahead.
Okay. So Robert, now I want to talking about the violent stuff, the aggressive stuff, these crime cases that you help with. How did you get involved with all that stuff?
Well, after I had done what I thought was a remote view of the investigation with Ross and Sandy Wells, I went along to a couple of different sites that had the missing persons over there in the US, and I just sort of opened myself up to picking up whatever I could from them. I then also used the same sort of ping thing. That's what I call it anyway. The ping thing. From
Ping.
sonar.
Yeah.
To locate what I felt where they were, and some of them actually, one of them in Michigan, I think it was. They had said that this person had last been seen outside of this large grey factory sort of building, and I went from that. I pulled up Google Earth or Maps or whatever it was, and Google Maps,
Mm-hmm.
and I searched along those until I got a ping on the U shape of one of the rivers.
Oh.
And because it was winter over there and it all snowed over, and I'd picked up on where he was because later on the person that had put the post out come back and said, "Oh, by the way, you were right where he was found. It was in the U shape of the river."
Oh my God.
So that was one of them. There've been a few others that I've looked into, and it's not the best feeling when you find them when
They're dead.
decomposing.
Yeah. That's a tough one. So, were you like interested in crimes, things like this, prior to you getting involved in it? Like, did you kind of just fall into that?
I've been interested in it, if I could help, I was going to. So yeah, I decided if I can do that sort of thing with an investigation, I could put my hand to it and see if I could help with finding people and either getting them back to home or at least letting families know where they were.
Now, did you work on any other missing person cases, and were any of the people alive? You got any stories for us you can tell us? Because I know sometimes it's like legal stuff and you can't tell us everything. You know, I understand that. But what are some of the...
It was the very first one I tried looking for was way back. I wasn't even into all the psychic and medium sort of stuff at that point in time. I was getting trained in horticulture and how to get rid of weeds at the local TAFE, that's Technical and Further Education College. I was doing a thing for the conservation sort of program.
Oh, wow.
Up on the hills up here in Rockhampton. And I think it was like that day or the day before, there was a little girl that had gone missing out west from here. And I was trying to listen to what the woman was teaching me on the chemicals and how to put them all together, and I all of a sudden got this image of one of those big water tanks that they put underground.
Right.
You can access from the top. And it turns out that that's exactly where she was found, although I didn't have the access to the maps at that point in time, so I couldn't locate exactly where she was.
Right.
It's got the image of the water tank and her inside of it.
How freaky was that, though, huh, for your first time? To find out that you were actually, like, accurate like that. That must have been, like, must have blown yourself away. Like, I mean, that's a gift. Like, not every psychic has that ability to do that. That's amazing. That truly is a gift. Have you worked with law enforcement?
I have put into some of the sites here in Australia, locations that I see where people are, but I haven't actually heard anything back. So I don't know whether they found those people in those locations, or I'm not even sure if they've been found dead or alive. The last person I looked for was in South Australia.
Wow.
And that was about a year ago, before any of the fires happened. I picked up that she was at the bottom of a remote area. There were houses nearby, but it was down the bottom of a hill.
Oh.
So I just said to him, I put him as an anonymous tip. If you look here, you'll probably find her.
Oh, wow.
Never heard back.
And did you follow? You haven't followed up to see what the situation was on that yet? More than likely, you're right. You know that, right? More than likely, you're right. 100%. I mean, I have no doubts whatsoever. Now, is there something else that you're not telling us? Like any other spidey senses we don't know about? Huh?
Yeah.
Spidey senses tingling.
Guys, we're having an issue with the video again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's this OBS, so I'm gonna have to figure the sound out on the other one.
Okay.
So it's either we get good sound or we get picture.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd rather have the good sound. And
the good
draw
sound.
some photos.
Yeah. So sound is pretty good, guys, tonight.
Yeah.
Sound seems pretty good. Better than us blaring and echoing and sounding like god awful. That's for sure.
It's. I cannot for the life of me. I'm sorry.
And everybody can hear Robert really well tonight, which we're really glad about that too. That's awesome, because we're always concerned about you guys not being able to hear our guests. So that's really, really awesome. So now, so tell me this: what is a day in the life of Robert White? What do you do? I'm very curious. Like, you have a lot of things that you're interested in. You have a lot of tasks. Like, you're multi-talented. You have a lot of interests. So what's a day in the life of Mr. Robert White? You're Mr. Crystals.
Usually I get up, I watch a bit of the morning news. I have the TV set to turn on at 7:10 in the morning. because that's usually when they give you out a code word for a competition they have on their TV show, which they add $10,000 a day to a draw, and if you don't pick up the phone in three rings, it goes 10,000 more the next day. So I'm usually up about 7 to watch for that. So more than I still haven't won it yet. I have put a prediction down though. I will win it when it's $100,000. So
that's
50,000 now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, that is amazing. That's amazing.
If I win it, I'll be doing a trip over there to the States because there's a few people I want to meet up with over there.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That is so awesome. That's epic. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, other than that, I get up, I come over here to the desk. I usually try and set up some of the crystals that I have. I've got a lot of beads, a few of the other ones that I've worked on. I try to make up designs, kind of like how Sue was at the very beginning of this video.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try to organize things so I can, I don't know, make jewelry out of them. This is one of the.
Oh wow! Wow.
That's Tiger Eye and what's the other one? Malachite. I think.
Malachite. Oh.
You know, here's the thing.
Malachite. Well, now
I
you.
have looked through
Oh
every
my God!
single distributor I could find.
Where did you find your malachite? Is your question?
A cluster of malachite, a few clusters.
Mm-hmm.
I have asked every distributor I have.
On 3
Malachite
continents,
is
mind you.
So hard to find.
How did you find your malachite? She's asked on 3 continents, mind you.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
How did you find it? Huh?
eBay.
I buy wholesale. That's why.
Oh my goodness.
There has to be. Oh God, it's
See,
very hard to find.
You said the
a
magic
cluster.
word. You said the magic
Yeah.
word, Robert.
It's very hard to find.
So continue. I'm interested in hearing what Mr. Crystals does. Okay. So you get your inspiration. You fiddle around with your crystals.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I put together pieces that I think will sell. I've been putting together a few different bits for another batch of people that I know that are doing a Paracon over in New York.
Oh wow.
It's a Winter Parapest, I think it's called, and they're holding that on February 29th and March 1st.
Oh.
I'm sending over them a few pieces that I've been working on.
Are they doing it on consignment for you there?
Yeah, they're going to sell it for what I mark it as, and so yeah, I've been putting. Oh, come off there.
I love it. There it is.
Yeah,
there
he's
it
holding
is.
up a piece of jewelry right now that we can see on Zoom.
Oh
but
wow.
you guys aren't going to be able to see it right now.
Labradorite in a cage.
Oh my God, Sue! Yeah. Did you see that, Sue?
Those kind of things.
Beautiful.
I'll clean up the pieces of stone, gemstones,
Yeah.
and I'll polish them, make them look all pretty, put my intention into them, then put them into the cages. Because at the moment, the clothes
Now, do you make your own cages?
Not yet. I've been wanting to learn. I
Ah.
can show you what I can do it with, but I haven't actually learned how to make it with the wire that's springy.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've got a few different things here. Yeah. I also another piece.
Wow.
Amethyst.
That's a beautiful one too. See, that's inspiration right there. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
cages.
That's really awesome. Where did your knowledge of crystals come from?
Back in 1994, I had a friend that I was doing a course with. I can't remember what the course was, but we were learning at one of the individual sort of learning places, and he had found the Lapidary Club, and he said to me I should probably join that because I'd enjoy it. And he'd shown me a piece that he'd been working on, which was a quartz cluster. And actually, at his place, I picked up that there was a ghost in his house. There was a woman
Nice.
Ooh.
around the house, and he had claimed that he was a male witch or warlock. So I think he had also known about the spirit, but I never actually said to him that I'd seen her or felt her.
Oh.
When I see them, they're sort of like a shimmer, sort of like how, I don't know, the Predator in the movies, the Predator.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Shimmer. That's sort of how I see them.
That's a wicked good description for it. I've never thought of it that way, but yes, I've seen that. Yes. That's a good way to put it. That's the best description I've ever heard for it.
What
Actually.
What are they doing?
So why didn't you tell them about it though?
I just didn't feel comfortable telling you about it.
Oh.
Let me check.
A couple of years after that,
Oh.
I went up and asked about him and found out that he died.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So he was kind of like the one that kind of introduced you to the world of crystals then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
See, it's weird because, see, I've always been into crystals. But Michelle made the mistake of finding a wholesaler.
See, I was like, I would watch the wholesaler because I was interested in learning about what crystals and what their names were, what they look like. So I would listen to the Chinese wholesalers because I speak Chinese. So I like to watch the wholesalers. But then one day, she didn't know that though. So then one day I said, hey, she happened to see me looking and watching the Chinese wholesalers with the crystals. That was it. That was it. The crystals took off from there. You know, and I love it and she loves it and it just happened. It just
literally, even the
snowballs from that.
The rapping was just kind of self-taught.
I'm her biggest cheerleader.
Now, and I'm still working on improving every day.
Yeah. I'm a cheerleader. Yeah. I'm her cheerleader. I'm always like, you can do it. Try it. Don't. She's always hesitant. And I'm like, no, you try it. Do this. Do that. Don't try it. You never know. Just, it's worth it. Whatever it is.
If I don't like something, I'll just like cut it off and throw the wire away.
Just do it. Just try it. You never know. Yeah.
Not that.
And I find it interesting too, Robert, because here, and I find that women are more interested in crystals than men. So it's interesting to find a man that's so knowledgeable about crystals, believe it or not. I happen to know women. Wow, look at that.
Well, nobody can see it, so you'll have to describe it because
so
we have no video.
Describe that piece, Robert, because people cannot see the video at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a large piece of rose quartz that I picked up at one of the gem shows.
Wow.
They were doing the boot sale type of thing out in the back area. All that similar, yeah.
That's her big giant piece of quartz.
There were a few pieces that I would have picked up if I'd had the money at the time.
Yeah.
But they were charging a fair bit. This one here was $16. It's about.
Wow, that's cheap.
Snug me in the palm of the hand.
Wow.
$2. My mother-in-law at a yard sale.
Yeah. Wow, those are amazing pieces, though.
She picked it up at a yard sale and mailed it up from Florida. It was hilarious.
So so how did it all evolve then from there? Did you just kind of start collecting crystals on your own, and did you kind of evolve like, I like this kind, so I'm going to buy this kind, and how did it all happen from there?
Most of the ones that I got at the beginning were at the club itself because they have a whole different range of different rocks and stones there that you can work on. From that point, I started looking online, looking on eBay, looking at different places to shop for different crystals. Like this piece here, it's one that I've made into a wand. It's a black and white sort of piece. I'm not even really sure what it is. I think it's a type of marble.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This was in the offcut bin.
Wow.
The bit that I don't think can be worked on. So I just
beautiful.
go and raid that sort of place, the little ice cream bucket that they have there, or whatever's there.
Right, the oddballs, kind of like the oddballs.
Work on those, and they come up really good. So
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've always wanted to learn how to do certain holes and stuff inside the crystals, but in order to do them, most of the time you have to have a certain setup. You have to have constant water running
yeah.
in order to cut them a certain way. You know, with the power tools, because I'm a power tool girl.
She's not afraid to use the power
They
tools.
use an ice cream bucket with water in it.
Oh,
Ice
yeah?
cream bucket water.
Going into
I'd
the-
probably
into the-
short circuit my power drill.
She might. I might accidentally get electrocuted if that happens. You know
She
what I mean?
would.
I would get electrocuted. I accidentally almost tased myself with my taser
Yeah,
once.
It was really weird. I mean, literally talking about like when I got married, I'm the one that owned the tools.
Yes.
My husband was not allowed to touch my tools because if you could picture Tim the Toolman Taylor, that was my husband.
That was it.
That was my husband. I
That's
swear
right.
to God, he would break and screw up just about anything. It's
And
like,
she had to
do
fix
not
it.
Touch
Mhm,
my
mhm.
tools. They don't.
So you started off as like a collector, collect, find anything you like, find anything you like. So then, when did you get into the business of actually selling the crystals?
Probably about 3 or 4 years after that, so probably 1998, early 2000. So I've been selling them a fair bit recently because I've been putting more out there that I've been making.
You've been
And yeah, just I actually started off doing beading.
oh,
A place that they taught beading in the, at the time it was just the Kmart Plaza.
Now, was it like macrame beading or wire wrap beading?
what kind of beading?
It was tiger tail beading with normal beads and the,
Cloth. Not wire, but cloth, right?
no, it was,
Like
it was the wire, but it was the tiger tail wire.
What's a tiger
The one
tail?
that has the 7 strands sort of wrapped in plastic.
Oh, I never heard of
You
that.
have a,
Oh, the plastic wire?
kind of, yeah.
All right.
Oh wow.
But then I've moved on from that to this type that you can't see because
Yeah, nobody can see them, but
We get
you
to
can
see
always
them.
snap pictures and post them
Yeah.
later.
We get to see them. They're beautiful.
This one I've decided to do up for those who can't really handle the crimp, the clasps.
Yeah.
I've done it with the
Oh,
hematite bead.
that is gorgeous.
Yeah. The magnetic ones
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
to
You
wrap.
put it on. All you gotta do is sort of wrap it round and
Yeah.
it'll do itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't have to worry about.
That would be perfect for me because I've had 4 strokes. I've had 4 strokes and I have a hard time with clasps. So
Yeah,
that's the
why
perfect
I
thing.
started doing these.
Yes. I'm a test dummy for them
I
because
started making these so
Yeah.
just people can just like
if I can
adjust
clasp
it
it,
on
then
and off,
anybody
the
can
little
clasp
charm
it.
ones.
That's
Yeah.
her. That's the thing.
So she's my test dummy.
Yeah. If I can clasp it, then anybody can clasp it.
She is. She's my
Yeah,
test
because
dummy.
I've had 4 strokes, so if I can do it, then anybody can do it. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know, those pieces are gorgeous. Now,
So for anybody that is coming on our show in the future, I think I like the idea of the better sound. I'm not gonna go back to XSplit. So
we're gonna stick
anything
with a
you
program
guys
that
wanna
works.
Show to snap a picture and send it over either in Messenger or through our email, which is a2network@gmail.com.
We'll show
and
it.
I can literally show a scroll of a bunch of items. Whatever it is that you want to show at that particular time, I don't mind. Right now on the screen, for those that are actually watching the so-called video or picture thing, you're seeing a picture of Robert, you're seeing the backdrop, and you're seeing our sponsor, which is Susie Swanbeck ATU, which will soon be Coral's Crystal.
Yes.
If they ever allow the rename.
So, Robert, like, where do you draw your inspiration for all these pieces?
That's a good question.
Where does all that come from?
When I was, I'll take it back to before I was married to Amber. That's her name.
Hmm.
We were searching for her wedding dress, basically.
Uh huh.
We went into Michael's in Oregon
Oh.
to pick out a wedding dress, and I was talking to one of the ladies there about other dresses and whatnot that another person was wearing, and I said, "Oh, that tiara and that piece and that piece and that piece, that all go well together." And she said to me, "Oh, it's too bad you're over here on a tourist visa, otherwise you'd probably have a job here."
Oh, wow.
I've always had an eye for putting things together, basically.
Oh, wow.
It was a visual arts course that I was in that I learned the silversmithing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was being taught other things as well, like the painting, charcoal work, screen printing,
Wow.
the computer manipulation, Photoshop things. So it was all a combination of that sort of got me really into it. And that was back in 2001, 2002.
Wow, you are so talented. Oh, my God. How many courses have you taken? You are a lifelong learner.
Yeah, me too.
Like Sue is, yeah.
Are you a learnaholic like I am?
I think so.
Yeah?
I'm addicted to learning. I've got like 3 courses I'm working on right now.
So with all these skills, though, how, like, do you, like, she gets inspired by certain things, and then all of a sudden she gets...
And that's it. I grab the wire, and it's like, okay, I know what I'm going to do, and then I'll start grabbing the tools, not even realizing what I'm doing. So, yeah. I got to stop myself.
Do you go and, like look at the ocean and all of a sudden get inspired and come home and create a piece? Or how does that work for you, your inspirations?
I can do that. Or, I don't know if you can hear them out there now, but the rainbow lorikeets are at the door.
So cute.
Just go out there, take photos of them, bring them back in, put the photo on the screen, and try and do something from either the colour type of effect that they have on their bodies, or do things like feathers, leaves,
Wow.
you name it.
Wow.
I work off of energy. It's really weird because
That's amazing.
I will name my pieces based on how I feel when I create
Yeah,
it.
she literally names her pieces by emotion.
Literally, I got one that's called Rock and Roll because I was listening to Ozzy Osbourne when I made it. So, that's
Yeah.
like, rock!
And then I was listening to musicals that was driving her crazy, so she named the piece after that.
Yeah,
I
did
like
another
musicals.
One that's called Looney Tunes. And then I did another one that was called, because she was going through her opera stage.
Yep.
It's called The Opera.
Yeah, and the ballet. I love the
Yes,
opera and the
it's called
ballet.
The Opera.
Yep. I'm a
Yeah,
showgirl, totally.
So it's kind of hilarious the way it actually happens.
We're so opposite,
She'll
but we
watch
fit.
the opera, I'll watch burlesque. Okay?
I was a ballerina at one point in my life.
I was never a ballerina.
So okay, now I'm curious. Let's see this list. How many courses and how much of this education have you actually had?
Okay, let's see if it
Start
beats
from
me.
the beginning.
Ready? You mark? Get set.
She's gonna count.
Go.
She's gonna count. She's gonna count. Say them
You
and
gotta
she'll
count out
count.
loud. You gotta say what they are, because
Gotta
I
say
can't
it.
hear that.
Say them out loud.
I can't hear that.
Say them out loud. She's gonna
I can
keep track.
see you thinking, but nobody else can.
Yes. Say them out loud.
Strategies, barista type course. I can't remember the name of that one. There's one that I met up with the friend that got me into the rocks.
Okay.
Horticulture. There was a bar type service.
Okay.
5. He's thinking.
About 15 or so, I know, but I can't remember what they were.
Ah.
It was the one that I did online, though, that we couldn't actually get online. And that
Drop something.
What's he grabbing?
I don't know.
Graphic design course.
Oh, look at the camera.
Oh, photography. Is that?
That's
That's a Nikon. I use a Canon.
They sent the camera up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I had to buy mine.
That's amazing.
I had to buy my DSLR. I mean, I used to use the Nikon, but there was something about the color in the Canon, because I do a lot of, I don't do close-ups. I do a lot of the like sceneries for people. They want the background scenes type thing. So
Boys.
a lot of that I do. So to me, the Canon was a better fit for me because of the way it picks up the colors. So it was just, I don't know, that was me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I've been buying the lenses though. They're expensive.
Yeah,
lenses.
they are.
And there as well. So I use both.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I like the Canon.
So you're probably averaging about maybe 20 courses in your
Yeah,
lifetime.
how many do you think I had? I mean, I had
You were
courses
probably up there
myself.
too.
Yeah, I'm
You're
up there
probably
too.
up
I'm
there
trying
too,
to
about
think.
20 courses.
Yeah, I got 3 more I'm working on right now. So,
Wow, that is
yeah, that's quite a
amazing.
few.
That is amazing.
Wow.
So it's like, how do you decide what to do with your day when you know there's so many things you could do with your day?
Well, that's the beauty of all the courses. You can do anything,
do anything you
with
want.
the day.
You know, he
That's
might
why
decide.
learning is amazing. Like now that I know about the Smith working, I haven't
Yeah.
even finished. I no, actually I got 4 courses. Sorry, I got. 4
I got 2
courses
I got to
already.
finish. I got 2 I got to
4.
do. Yeah. I actually have 2. I'm going to do I'm going to
I'm
be
probably gonna add 5.
I'm going to officially be an herbalist. I'm not just going to be the village witch. I'm going to officially be an American herbalist because I am a Portuguese village witch, but I'm going to make it official and become the American herbalist
Yeah, well, I'm
and the master of Wicca. So that's coming up.
Yeah.
And
Well, I got the Master of Wicca too.
yeah, we're
but
going to do that one
that's
together.
That's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
But you know, it's really weird. So it's like I don't even know why I bought it, and then I bought it again and sent it to her.
Yes.
So it was one of those things. It was like, okay, this course is on sale. Let's take
Yeah.
this one.
It's just been so hectic
Yeah.
with so many things going on. The move, my health, just a lot of chaotic stuff going on. So when things calm down a little bit, then we can actually focus on the classes and get the classes done and over with. But I mean,
But see, that's the problem. And I mean, I haven't even taken one of the wrapping courses to learn the techniques.
yeah. She's
So,
just been like
I've just
burning
been
the
like,
midnight
boom,
oil.
Boom, 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 boom.
She's
But then, you know, I did do the aromatherapy. I finished that, and then I found another one that I really rather enjoy. So I have that one coming up. That's going to be something else I can add to the network as well. And you know, so I haven't even been teaching. I've been too busy going to class.
yeah, she loves it though. That's her. So what do you think your next class
Yeah.
is going to be, Robert? What are you
I
going
know,
for
it's
next?
like you can't help it. You get it, right? You can't stop.
What do
It's
you?
like you don't know, so you want to learn about it.
So what do you think is going to be next for you, Robert?
Well, I have been looking at some more of the camera classes.
Ah.
So that I can do even better photos. So that I can, at some stage, I'm wanting, as I said, to make up a photo book of all the animals and all the
Right.
plants and whatnot. Because I took a whole heap of photos in the far north when we went up there.
Mhm.
There was a caravan park, and yes, I'm going to plug it.
Yes, because for everybody officially, Robert is putting together a picture book. So this is his talk about the book. So it's an amazing picture book.
There's an online just to help you out because I do a lot of editing and I do video editing. That's like my job, what I do. This stuff is just kind of like a passion for mine. But as far as that, there's a program I think it's called Blimp.
Blimp.
It comes from the Amazon videos. Could you guys kill each other silently?
Stop it.
So it's the dogs. Nephew and uncle fighting all
They're
the time.
fighting
I'm
all the
telling
time.
you. So it's called Blimp. I think it runs off of Amazon because you can literally either have your book printed, but there's a way to actually send it to Amazon.
Yeah, and
So
Amazon
literally
can put it up for
to
you.
do it that way as well, and that way seems to be the cheaper
So
one.
wait, so tell
We're
me.
now gonna eat the soap.
Oh Jesus! So tell me about the whole beginning concept of the book, the inspiration for the book. Tell me all about this book because I love this whole concept.
Well, while I was up there at the caravan park, the owner, he actually saw some of the photos I've been taking because I had been able to go out into the back paddock that they had, and I could point the camera up at the stars and just leave the exposure on and get really good shots of the Milky Way right overhead and all of the different stars because there was zero light. How they call it? When there's city lights, there were no city lights.
Right.
Complete blackness.
They can barely hear Robert again.
I got really good photos of the stars.
I didn't turn 'em down.
Wow.
of the constellations.
Yeah.
And then I went about taking photos of. Well, they had fish in the little creek. They had turtles in the creek. They had a whole range of different insects that were flying around. But I got really good photos of those as well. And he said, "Oh, you should really make a book out of it." And I thought, "Yeah, okay, I will."
There you go.
That's great. That is great. I mean, that right there. I mean, somebody right there is already interested. So you already know that that's going to be a successful book right there, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
There's the interest right there in it right now. So what did you think about like the concept from there? What are you adding now to the book?
I am planning on putting the name down of what the thing is
No.
about the planet,
No.
the and all the stars, and basically have it like a kid's book, really, just showing what the name is, showing the photo, and having like a flip book.
Oh.
Or one of those books that lay on the coffee table. You can just look at the pictures and find out what the names are.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
That is a great
I like
idea.
the idea of the coffee table book because it makes a good conversational piece.
And
for
then to
people.
open up the page and have it be like a flip book, like a kid's book, to have all that in front of you, that is a great idea.
Oh, definitely.
That is a great idea, Robert. You're brilliant.
Like from the far north of Queensland. Yeah,
Wow.
Have that in the title or something.
The amazing. The pictures must be gorgeous from where you are. They must be stunning. I can only imagine. I can only imagine how beautiful they are. Really, truly. Now you're putting your intent and your feelings and your, your spidey senses in the book, right? Definitely. Now, do you have an end goal for the book? Like, how many pages do you think you want to do this? When do you think you'll be satisfied for when the book will be complete?
Hopefully by the end of this year.
Okay.
I have enough photos compiled together and sorted into the sizes that they need to be able to send them to whoever it is that's going to print them.
Yeah.
But I still have to find out, like as Sue said, the cost of how much they'll be to print and how they're going to put them together, that sort of thing.
There is a lot of like low cost like publishers and printers here in the States that would scoop up your book.
Yeah, that's why
in
I
a
was
heartbeat.
thinking even Amazon, you could actually make a photo book on Amazon and you would start off on the Kindle version until you build up some sales and able to get some copies printed.
Yes.
That would help you that way.
Yep.
I've done a lot of research on that. I've got 3 or 4 books part done.
Yes. So it would be amazing. It would be amazing.
I'll get there.
But if you didn't want to do Amazon, there is a lot of other publishers too that would literally scoop your book up in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Especially it being a brilliant idea. Coffee table books are actually rare these days.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
I mean, you find them in the art galleries around here.
More like New York, Boston, the more of the fancy cities.
In Gallery X.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. More
there's
the
a
art
lot
galleries.
of
That's
coffee
true.
table books in Gallery
But
X.
not one that you open up and have a picture book and have these stunning pictures there with the descriptions of what you're looking at.
Yeah, well, there's
It's
nothing
amazing.
like the type of birds and animals he has around.
Yeah, definitely
There's
not.
a lot of lighthouses.
Not Robert White
sunsets,
pictures. Are you kidding
but,
me?
Yeah.
Not Robert White. They're not Robert White. It's not Robert White. What's the title? Did you say you were going to make it, Robert? What's the title of the book?
Well, if I do the first one, it will be of all the photos that I took from the far north of Queensland. So the views of far north Queensland, basically.
That's nice.
The
I like
views
that.
of far north Queensland. It sounds so fancy.
Queensland.
It sounds so fancy when you say it, Robert. It does. It sounds so fancy. I want to put my pinky up,
All right,
like
you
the
gonna
Queen
be
of
good?
England. You know what I mean? I want to put the pinky
Okay, go
up.
play with your uncle. Go
It
ahead.
sounds so
Play.
wonderful, though.
Oh.
It sounds so good. Now, and like most authors, though,
Play with your
right?
uncle. Go ahead.
And I found this to be the case. When people start with their very first book, their thoughts are already on their second book as well. You're already thinking second book as well, aren't you?
Well, because he's already got the first book.
Right?
Kind of,
Because
sorta
that's
done,
usually
yeah.
the case. There it is. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Look at the picture. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That was taken today?
Yesterday.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
like
that's
parrots.
beautiful.
I used to have a Quaker parakeet and a
Wow.
African gray, and what else did I own? There was another one. When I
Wow.
was younger. So certain, I like the bigger birds.
So
Yeah.
before we do run out of time, Robert, can you tell everybody again how can they reach you?
Right.
They're having a hard time finding you on Facebook. Is there an email?
What is this?
Well, there's the Facebook, then there's battleliner@gmail.com. BATTLELINER
All right.
@gmail.com.
Got it. And then under Facebook is the Kookaburra bird, which I will put that in there too.
It's got blue wings on it. That's the type that doesn't actually make the laughing sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes a screeching sound. All the others do a laugh, like the kookaburra is laughing all the time, but that one there, it doesn't laugh.
Wow, that's amazing. I would love a bird that would laugh with me all the time. That would be fantastic. A bird that would actually laugh all the time with me would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I know that there's been a few people looking to book him for a reading. The email is in the chat, guys. battleliner@gmail.com. And on Facebook, it's Robert White, the blue kookaburra bird. You can find him on Facebook. He is available for readings as well as numerous things. He's got.
Gentlemen,
Stop it, boys. Stop it, bad boys.
you guys want to go in timeout?
This is my naughty boy right here.
Yeah, I just put mine down.
Yeah,
'Cause
naughty,
I had to
naughty.
get him to stop.
Naughty boy right here. Yeah, yeah, I know. Give me a kiss like I'm not going to be punishing you. Yeah, I know I'm going to be punishing you. This is my naughty boy right here. This is my Buddha buddy.
Nobody can see him except for Robert.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're down. Okay, now it's like a kid. He just wants attention for like 2 seconds and he's done and over with. Then he goes off to play with
All right,
his
we
up-
got
with his
13 minutes
nephew.
left to the show, and we actually do have a caller on the line.
Yay, we got a caller.
Okay, so the caller on the line is 1416. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network.
Hi.
Hi, what is your name, honey?
Yes. My name is Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. How are you?
Hi.
Do you have-
I'm fabulous, but I don't know how to get into your chat room because you're not showing anything on Blog Talk.
Oh, we're on Facebook Live. We're also ATU Network on YouTube.
Well, all right. If I go into Facebook right now,
ATU
and I
Network.
put in ATU
Network.
yeah, it doesn't let me in. It
Oh.
doesn't let me in.
Well, if we're full, because sometimes if the chat room is full, Facebook limits. That's why we restream right on YouTube as well. So if you go over to YouTube, you can find us on ATU Network as well.
Eileen, do you have a question for
Okay,
tonight's guest, Mr. Robert White? Do you have a question for him?
I have a question. I have a curiosity. I have an older sister,
Uh-huh.
and she disappeared probably, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry
And
to
we
hear that.
don't know anything about where she is, or she had some problems, and she was in a facility, and then she walked out, and my sister, who I know she's not settled in it. I mean, I've let go a long time ago.
Right.
But the lady's probably around 70-something years old now. And I just wondered if she's still embodied, you know?
Robert, were you able to hear
She
her?
had a lot of,
Yeah, I can hear her.
Okay.
All right, he's going to use his spidey senses, Eileen. Give him a second, honey.
if he needs me to tell him anything more, I can.
Okay. He's using his spidey senses, honey. Okay. Wow.
And this is radio, so we have
Yeah.
to keep talking. I'm sorry. we
Tell me again on YouTube. What should I look up? ATU.
ATU Network. Yep.
Yes.
ATU Network.
Yes, 2 words. ATU.
One word.
Doing it.
Yep. It's ATU. It looks like Michelle. It looks like Susan Michelle live stream.
Yeah. Robert.
I see you guys now.
Yeah.
The unknown promo.
Robert, are you getting anything at all, darling?
Oh, we're in the hats. Okay. No, but this is July from 218, so I got to go back.
Is she still in body?
Where,
I believe she is. Yeah, she's still alive.
Okay. Any idea where she may be generally located, you think? I know you usually need to scry on a map. Okay. Any idea what maybe
Yeah,
where
hold
she-
on.
Could be maybe a private thing that you could do with Eileen.
Yeah, this might be more of a private session, honey.
Eileen, I don't know if you heard him, but he does say that she is alive. She is
I
alive.
did hear that part.
Yes.
Okay.
I did hear that part.
Okay. What are you thinking?
We haven't
Do you
heard
know
from her.
anybody in
Like,
Texas?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
At
What?
least 20 years.
What? Robert?
Do you know if she had any friends in Texas?
Friends in Texas?
No, I have no knowledge. She took a lot of drugs when she was younger, and then she had shock treatment, and she wasn't talking straight or anything of that sort. And then they put her in a hospital, and you know, and we don't really know. I think she was on meds, and we're on the East Coast, and she was on the West Coast, and then my mom passed, and all we knew is that one day she just left the hospital.
Wow.
Wow, honey.
That's it.
Wow.
So it's okay. You know, I was just curious because he was working with missing people and stuff like that.
You like Robert said, you may want to look in Texas for her. She's still alive. Eileen, she's still alive.
Well,
and
I'm
maybe
not looking. I
Okay.
really, it's all in God's hands, the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robert,
Thank-
Robert, I have a question. Can you tell me why, on a medical level, why are my toes itching?
Why are
My
her?
left foot and my right foot. My baby, not my pinky toe, but the other two toes. It's been like a week.
That's a great question. That is an awesome question.
The tops of my toes, right where the knuckle is.
Right.
Do you have any idea?
Well, I know for the hands, it's money coming in, money coming out, but the toes,
That's funny.
keep something. Keep your habit, or
What do you think,
Hey.
Rob?
are you trying to quit smoking, or trying to quit something else?
No, I don't smoke. I haven't smoked since I was 13. It's like over 50 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'll have to look at that one up.
Yeah, we're not really sure.
All right.
That's
So,
an.
I can't see you guys. I can't see you guys. These things are from 2 months ago, 3 months ago. There's
Okay,
nothing
are
like
you
it.
on 8? We're live right now. Are you on ATU Network?
Yes.
All right. Try Susan and Michelle. I think I might have put it on the wrong one.
Okay.
Is
We
it
are.
ATUN Network, or do I type in ATU Network in the search button?
Okay.
No, in the search button, just you can look up ATU Network, Awakening the Unknown.
Okay.
I got like 3 different YouTube channels, and I forget which one. The email is ATU Network, but I guess the title says Susan Michelle.
Okay.
All right, because they're all saying awakening, awakening, awakening.
Yeah, Awakening the
I
Unknown
don't-
is what we are.
Year. They're a year. They're 1 year, 1 year, 1
Should
year.
be alive.
These are going back in time.
No, we're actually live right now.
We're actually. There's not a lot. I don't know
Why
what
can't
it
you
is.
text me? Why can't you text me a link?
Can you go on Facebook and text text maybe or send
Yeah,
a
I
message?
can go on Facebook.
Okay, because we're live
Right.
on Facebook.
too.
Yes, and do
I'll go
ATU
on
Network.
Facebook.
A-
Problem is, okay, hold on. I
ATU
was
Network.
there earlier when you were talking.
Okay.
I'm going there.
All right.
ATU Network.
Yeah, I did put
and
it
now
in the.
it says at the top.
Yeah.
It has Tuesday, January 21st. It doesn't even have today.
Go to videos, honey. There should be
You
an
gotta go to
option for
videos.
videos. Then it should show you what's
Oh,
live.
I'm in videos.
Yep, it should show you what's live.
No,
Go down. Go down. It happens to me
31,
sometimes.
this is July. Now, if I go down, I'm in 219.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on with Facebook.
I have no idea.
If you send a message,
It's all going back.
Yeah, send a message to ATU Network. We can
send you the link.
We'll
after
send
the
you the
video.
link to the YouTube.
Yes. That
Well,
will do.
wait. When I'm still in videos. You want me to go back to all?
Maybe yes.
Yeah, all
I'm trying to figure
videos.
out how to get to you.
Go all
No,
and then
no. I'm saying how to go. Now it says going. See here, Awakening the Unknown, the Room Readers and Channel event, January 21st. It was yesterday. Then the one below that is ATU Network with looks like a sun behind two beings.
Yeah, no, you're in an event.
And then
You're in the event. You're in events. You need to be actually on the page.
page.
On
At the
our
top it
page.
says all pages.
Just
Let me go
no,
to page-
ATU Network.
Girls.
No, ATU Network. If you click ATU Network Radio, you'll see a picture of both of us. And on the right-hand side will be videos, and it says live.
in a red box.
Now I got you.
Okay.
Yay! All right. Awesome,
Oh,
Eileen.
now I'm here.
Yay! That's great. Make sure
Well, thank
make
you.
sure you
All right.
like.
You're welcome, honey.
Make sure you follow, subscribe, like all of it. All right, honey.
Well, I'm already in there. I see Robert now.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yay! There's Robert.
I'm gonna un-X the volume and it might repeat back. So I don't
Okay.
want to do that to you, but I see the word live up there.
Yep.
And Robert, I have a humongous piece of malachite that I've carried from, I think, Sedona, probably at least 30 years ago.
Wow, that's
Along with
amazing.
my amethyst.
Now,
Wow.
where did you pick up your piece of
So I-
malachite? Where did you pick
All
up
right, guys, we only got
I
4
think I
minutes
got
left.
it in Sedona.
Ah,
I
okay.
think I got
Sedona.
it in Sedona.
Where's
Wow.
that?
But I love it. I have tons of crystals in my house, all kinds.
That's so
I've been
awesome.
working a lot with essential oils lately.
That's
More and more. I'm carrying them around with me now.
that's the bomb.
Sacred frankincense and the lavender and the peppermint and also the eucalyptus. Because a lot of people are calling for that. The bodies are calling for that right now.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
they definitely are. I'm a certified aromatherapist, and I do work a lot with aromatherapy.
That's where life and
Yeah.
the universe is taking everyone.
But,
Actually,
guys, we
you're on
got
the right track, honey.
4 minutes left to the show. 4 minutes left.
Okay, one thing I want to share with you. Just one thing I want to share with you. If
Okay.
you ever get a wound or a cut on
Yeah.
your finger or leg or anything, pour some golden seal powder on it and then bandage it up.
Oh, Gold
And
Bond.
immediately start.
No,
Yes.
golden
No, I
seal.
didn't say gold bomb.
Okay.
No, golden seal. It's a particular type of herb.
SEAL.
Yeah.
Oh.
It comes in capsules, and I have it in my fridge, and I probably have the same bottle of capsules for, I don't know, 20 years or so.
Yeah.
And because I picked up some bricks, heavy-duty concrete bricks, and I broke the skin, and anyway, I poured some golden seal on it, and now the skin is already healed.
That's
And I just pour
awesome.
lavender on it, and that skin, it heals the skin really fast.
All right.
So I
I'm
just wanted to share that with you guys.
okay.
you
I'm
so
sorry,
much,
but
Eileen.
we got
In the future.
yeah, we got to close up the show. We have less.
Love and
We have
light,
a little
Eileen.
less. Love and light. Thank you so much for calling in.
Inside of you too.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, honey.
All right, so,
Robert, thank you
sorry
so
about-
much
yeah.
for today.
We got like 2 minutes and 46 seconds left, guys.
So we got ways to contact Robert, ways
Yeah.
to book Robert for personal readings. We can't thank you, Robert, so much, so much, so much. We found out so many mysteries were solved about Mr. Robert White. Mr. Crystals was cracked open today, so we got to find out so many interesting things about him tonight. We can't thank you
and
enough.
at least you got half a video with him.
Yes, you
I
did.
don't know why we go to break and the video decides to stop.
So of those you guys who didn't get to see him, he's a very handsome fellow, okay? Just so you know.
All right, guys. We will see you on Sunday.
For Healing
Sunday.
Sundays.
We'll see you Healing Sundays here on ATU Network.
Thank you,
or
Robert,
ATU
so
Network
much.
Radio. Now, don't forget to check out our sponsor, which is Susan Swanbeck ATU, soon to be Coral's Crystals. As soon as I can get them to approve the damn name change. So it's like, hey, hello here.
Hello, Facebook.
So, I hope you guys had a good time, and Robert, we really did enjoy having you as a guest. I want to
So
thank
much.
you so much, and at least we got half the video.
Yes.
But the sound was awesome.
Yes, but
right.
thankfully the sound was great. And enjoy your day. We look forward so much to having you next time.
90 seconds, guys. We'll see you here on Sunday.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Susan Swanbeck and Michelle Sullivan here on the ATU Network. For more information on upcoming shows and appearances, be sure to follow us on Facebook and on the web at awakeningtheunknown.wixsite.com. Voiceover work done by Cody Brady Despian.
60 seconds.